Hello, my name is Daniel. As a professional working for this huge multinational corporation, I noticed a very unsavory pattern with my finances. I would make money and lose money, make money and lose money. And I said to myself, I wonder what that is. Maybe it's because I'm not earning enough money. But then again, as a manager, I was earning more than I was earning before. Have you wondered why, despite earning more and more and more, you continue to grapple with the same money issues? Are you tired of working harder and harder only to find you're not really getting on top of financial situation? When I began to dig deeper, what I found took me by complete surprise. What did I find? Stick around to find out. The question that started this journey was, why do we struggle with finances the way we do? But what I thought at the time was, maybe the problem was because I wasn't making enough money. So I started working harder and I would get a promotion and I would end up with more money, but I would find myself still dealing with the same issues. But I was like, how is this possible? I mean, I'm making more than I used to make in the past, but I'm still struggling with the same issue. What exactly is happening? And as I began to dig deeper, I was completely taken aback by what I found. I was like, whoa, how is this really possible? What did I find? What I found was the thinking that making more money will solve your money problems is actually a trap. You're going to end up in this rat race where you're like, okay, I'm a manager. I need to become the MD. I'm the MD. I need to own a company. I own a company. I need to, you're going to end up on this rat race. The real problem is the belief that making money will solve your money problems. That's what I began to realize. Whoa. But it was like, this sounds very strange, but it's not. And I'll show you in a minute why that is not the case. So the real solution is not going out there and seeking to make more money. Of course, making more is always good, but that's not going to solve your money problems. So the issue is this, and this is what really startled me a great deal. Making money is a game. And like all games, it starts with you knowing what game you play. And number two, you master the basics. And number three, you benefit your ecosystem. It's not just about you, because you go into the game and you win, you have a support team and you have other people in the ecosystem. They have to benefit, and that's how you will continue to benefit. Now, in a nutshell, the key drivers in personal finance are these three. One is yourself, two is time, three is assets. Now, time is different in the sense that time is a constant. It affects all of us equally. But time does something specific that only time can do. Time is a multiplier. Basically, in a nutshell, we're saying wealth is created when you instruct your time to go make money for you. And time says, boss, I need the right assets. And it's those assets, the combination of time and assets, we call that the power couple. And really, that's how you supercharge your journey to wealth. But what is the game about, though? The game is about you creating money trees. These are the trees that, when they mature, are going to produce fruit that you're going to sell to basically make more money. You end up with a cycle, and they are really going to be what will create sources of income for you. Now, for now, you need to make sure that you have a surplus and you take a part of the surplus and invest it on a regular basis. This is what it comes down to, though. Plant lots now so you can have freedom later on. This is the issue. You're going to pay the price one way or another. So the question is, are you going to pay the price now, or are you going to pay the price later on? How about choosing to pay the price now? Out of the 10 seeds that you get, metaphorically, you take one or two and you like, I'm going to make sure that I plant this one. Start where you are. There's a concept called TMT arbitrage. Let me explain in a minute what that is. T stands for time, M for money, and the other T for time. So we're saying, use your time to make money. Take the money that you've made, buy productive assets. These are the assets that are going to free up your time so you can go and start the journey again. TMT arbitrage, time, money, time arbitrage. Now we say buy productive assets, start where you are, and diversify as quickly as possible. We discussed this in a course in a nutshell. But I'm saying the most important part I want you to be aware of is increase your income streams. Remember, the whole point of the game is to build money trees. And the reason for the money trees is so that they can begin to generate cash flow down the line. And you don't have to do this in a very complicated way. You can do it while you're working. And so this become additional sources of income for you. Now, what we're saying in a nutshell is this: you're going to pay the price one way or another. Are you going to pay the price today, or are you going to pay the price later? There are three drivers. This is not very complicated. Time is a multiplier. What are you saying your time needs to multiply? If you don't give your time instructions through the assets that you acquire, your time is going to go multiply somebody else's assets at your expense. Do you want that? And that's really what we're saying. Sign up for the course. Let's have conversations about how we can make sure our future turns out a lot brighter, that we do not become victims of this and more money traps. Remember, any more is good, but that's not the name. That's not the nature of the game. Understand what's at play, what's at stake, how to play the game, and go make yourself proud. Make and create a better future, not just for yourself, not just for your children, but for generation 3 and generation 4. See you in the course. Bye bye.